Welcome back, everyone, to episode 150 of the Craftverse series. Can you believe we're almost at 200? It's been a long road. And I got tired of walking, so I decided to build this farm so we could fly. Because I'm always running out of sugarcane. But with the combination of this farm back here having all of the bones I could ever need, yeah, you saw what I put in last episode. 3 across the board except for the last one, which was, I think, 2. Half of a double chest. Just from waiting here for a little bit. I let it run through and then just waited. And that's all I had to do. Bam. And that's just this. 10 modules. And there is room to do a second set. Literally, I could mirror this on the other side and stand right in the middle and let all of them collect. And then I could have an entire double chest. 2 full shulker boxes ready to go. But I don't see the need since I'm the only one on this world. However, I may be building this on the Awkward Kingdom later. Now, with that done, how do I keep it safe? It could just easily get blown up by the nearest creeper. Well, I don't have enough fencing all the way around here yet. And you'll notice I left these last week because I do plan on putting even more fencing wrapped around here and making it safe. Just how I came up with the exact coordinate to put the chest. So, we needed to make sure that nothing could climb up here, except apparently spiders, because they're immune to gravity. But everyone else can't jump a block and a half. But this just looks a little ugly, so I would have to put it behind these, but admittedly I did not make it completely nether bricks all the way through. So I have to go get some nether brick, and hopefully I have some in the base. So let's go have a look-see on what I might have prepped. Since I don't know if I used all of it when I was building, I might have some left over. I also just realized that yet again, every time I pass over here, I don't see the supports on those pillars. And it just looks like a bunch of dark blob. So I need to put some spruce in there. I also need to track down a mangrove swamp. But that's me back to getting distracted every 5 seconds. So let's check down here. I have some nether brick. Okay, I have a good amount of nether brick, actually. But those are just the actual bricks themselves. Okay. Do I have the... Nope. I have to smelt some. And I have to go downstairs to do it. Yep, this is where I was gonna fill in the rest of my storage. Which one of you actually has... Do any of you actually have things in them? No. Well, I'm going to elect you. Do I have... Yes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some of these smelting. Chuck those in. Nope, nope, no, no, not shovel, not shovel. Nope, that doesn't smelt. Ooh, boy. Okay, so that's going to gradually go. I have a much better layout for these rooms than I originally did. Courtesy of me trying to put together stuff for the SMP. I can get started with what little I have here and what is in this, turning those into brick. It is a start, if that's all it is, but it is a start. I'm going to be moving some of the light blocks, so I need to make sure that I don't get blown up. I don't want to be out there breaking the light blocks, only to have a creeper spawn right on my tuchus. Okay. Can you believe that I was able to get that built and tested and completed in one episode? It's not that big of a build, but still 30 minutes? That's not bad. That is not bad. Not going to need that. Yeah, don't worry about whatever materials are in there. They won't be in there for long. We will still have light, it'll just be a level up. What? I do need the shovel. Perfect. And then I can just place that back. Fix this so you don't see the ugly non-nether block. Nobody needs to see non-nether material on another base build. That's just disgusting. It's nice to actually have a plan going in and execute it. So much of Minecraft is just exploring around, haphazardly discovering things you may never actually see again. Let's actually come prepared and execute. That. Don't turn into a thunderstorm, that's all I ask. Okay. 2 sides done. Those will despawn eventually. I'm not going to bother grabbing them. Still got daylight, so I should be safe to get this corner. It's the last corner, which barely has any escape route, that I'd be a little concerned with. Ah. You don't see that. Switch these over. I think even that little bit that I had prepared is enough. Which is nice to see. I only have to go around one level basically the entire way around, so it didn't have to be an exorbitant amount, it just had to be enough. Alright. We can do this and still be cool looking without having the tacky ring of lights visible. We just need to be effective. Not seen. Trying to angle this Pro controller correctly, and this is a little frustrating. Yes, I did use the original blocks from the build when I filled it back in. Don't you wonder why you haven't seen them again? Did you think I burned them? No, the only thing we burn in this farm are iron golems. Nice, and I didn't even have to go back to the nether. And that is what I call a job well done. As well grab those extra dirt blocks that are floating around. Oh, these ones despawned. Works for me. Works for me. And just for gits and shiggles, let's take a look at... While I've been building, this is what has accrued. I'll grab these again in a second. Oh, nope. Something underneath it. 76. Make that 77. Not a bad haul. Three and 3/4 stacks. Those can stay there for the time being. This is an extremely effective farm now. Yes, I know that still needs to be done, but I need to protect this new farm, and eventually I'll need to come up with a design to go around it so you don't just see a bunch of redstone. It's not quite as exposed anymore at that point. What I may do is put a solid block, like up to here. That way I can jump up, because none of the mobs are gonna do that. So actually, I do have some wood in my inventory. I can do that now. Let's do that on either side. And put the glass back. Actually, I have a better idea. Eh. Eh. Here we go. None of the mobs are going to jump to get onto the ladder in the first place. They might get stuck at it, but they're not going to jump to get on it. So now I can very easily get up at either point. And I have crafting tables to turn those into paper. Win-win. That is a completely safe build. Let's go ahead and drop this stuff off in the junk drawer. Ta-da! Anything useful in here? Not quite for what I need it for. I need spruce. I don't happen to have any in my ender chest, do I? Got a bunch of bones and a stone cutter, that's helpful. But not for this. And no, I do not. Let's just put the glass in there so I don't lose that. That's a lot of glass to have to regrind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't. Food, I need food. Okay. It's good to have all that iron available at a moment's notice. I do not have... There's apparently space. There we go. Put you back. Okay, I can do 2 of them, and I could start that. But I don't have enough of the other things that I need. Oop. It appears I require a grind. So I will be back shortly, and I will see you on the other side. And we're back. Hopefully 2 trees was enough. 3 stacks, and the 20 gates. Yeah, I should be good. I'm only going around this way. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be putting one of these walls right there so it links up. And then the rest of this is all going to be fences all the way down until it meets up with this. And then I'm going to have one of those there. I've already got that set up. Going to be putting this here so it meets up. That may change in the future, but for right now, that's where it's going to be. I'm going to do the same thing on this side so I can get out of there. For right now, I want to link this up so I don't have things walking up on me as much. Oh, that is the wrong item. Pay attention to what's in your hotbar, kids. There we go. Flower. Flower. Alright. Now, I don't really have to do this, but I am going to do this. Because I think it looks pretty nice. It's another way of shielding everything and preventing spawns from just coming over to you willy-nilly. However, there are... Well, there's not going to be on that side, actually. These on this side will allow you entry and close behind you when you exit. You don't really need to have them on the other side. Okay, it's not quite enough. It's close, but not quite. So I need to come in here and demonstrate. Okay. Step in the right direction. So it's going to be a fully fleshed out city by the time I'm done with it, it looks like. Good deal. All right, so what I'm gonna do here. Should probably have it right in the middle here. Put that there, so I can access it. Then, from this side, how close are we? Oh, that's perfect. Plunk that there. Now I can access this side. Now, if I want to get in from over there, let's see, where's the middle here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh. Ooh. Well. We're going to do a repeat, actually. Did I put underneath? No. Okay. Not necessary. Do that. And now I have a gate that goes into there. One of you, I think it might actually be you. It's not. But I need those anyway. No. What? Okay. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. There we are. Just grab the whole set for right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, good. Now I don't need that. Do this. Because I'm going to be putting stone ones. And I wonder, do I actually have stone? I didn't actually remember checking. I do have stone, so I can do that now. And I've got some of these, and I've got more of those. Perfect. Good deal. Those are in. Do I need any more elsewhere? Really? Actually, I have an idea. I know it's dangerous when that happens. Okay. So now I need this. Okay. And then right there. One more. Two away. And actually, we're going to switch this up. Just to keep it in line with the other side, just directly next to it. And now I don't need that because I have an access point. Can even put some flowers right here and make it look a little bit less janky. A little bit less. This was every 2. Now I need to get my food. Now I'm just a little bit safer every time I come out for a walk. even if it is just a little safer, a little's better than not at all. Okay, now before I get too far ahead. Yeah, I figured I was going to draw at least one of you. No, no, you don't get to come down here. Oh, well, you heard that. Which? Oh, she mad now. Got her. Hey, thanks for the redstone and gunpowder, actually. Take that. Okay. And then we do every 3 from here, just like the other side. Oh, I ran out. Well, that's fixable. Can at least get this started. That's not where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go on the fence. Go. All right. We are a work in progress now. This area is more or less protected, and now I just have to finish lighting it up with the fancy stuff instead of just boring old rendering torches. Thank you for enjoying the extra long episode today, and I will see you tomorrow. Please leave a like and subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Goodbye.